Hi Virgo, and welcome to your spring love forecast. This will be for March 1st or March 21st through June 21st, 2020. And my best boy, he has come and he's curled up right underneath the table here joining us for your reading, and he's being such a good boy, just snoozing away. All right, Virgo, I'm going to pull 3 cards to see overall energies for you guys for the spring months in regards to love and romance. So we have outside influences, solo journeys end, and broken hearts. Okay. What is that broken heart? Okay, I'm going to pull one more because that doesn't fit. So I don't know. Let me just pull another card here. What is this broken heart finally being healed? Or what, Spirit? What is that broken heart about? Okay, we have old flame. Okay, I see what's going on, Virgo. Okay, so this is primarily going to be for my single Virgos out there, okay? Just because of the lineup of cards here. So if you are in a committed relationship, maybe you could listen to see if any of this resonates. But this to me feels more about a single Virgo or a reconnecting Virgo with somebody of the past. Okay, so we start out the first part of spring, which would be March 21st through April 21st, with outside influences. And just because of the lineup of these cards, Virgo, that's telling me that you need to get out there. You have a high probability of meeting somebody through like a mutual third party, like you guys have the same friend, and you guys are just coming together at the same time and happen to meet. Or you could have a friend say, hey Virgo, go with me to the baseball game, go with me out to the bar, go with me to do this, whatever it is. And while you're out and about doing that, high probability of meeting somebody because we have outside influences. So right next to that is solo journeys end. So somebody you know is like hooking you up with somebody, or you're out and about with somebody you know and you meet somebody. Okay, it's more of a like social setting rather than just like you're meeting somebody off of a dating website. This feels more organic than that. It's just something that happens while you're out and about, or somebody you know tries to set you up with somebody. So all of spring, get out and about as much as you possibly can, because mid-spring we have solo journeys end, which tells me, Virgo, you are now in a relationship with somebody. And this could be 100% committed relationship, or this could be where you guys are both starting to really feel each other. Now, with this broken heart coming in towards the end of spring, first part of summer, some of you, this has to do with an ex, like an old flame, potentially resurfacing in your life, or you hear some information about who they're with and what they're doing, and it maybe makes you a little sad. But that's a possibility with those two things. Now, another message I'm getting with this is some of you, this new connection really allows you to heal your broken heart from something that has happened to you in the past, okay? And then for some Virgos, this is actually this old flame coming back into your life, like you guys just randomly run into each other or something, like you're out and about, like you're not like texting each other or anything like that, like it just randomly, the universe brings you back together. And by the end of spring going into summer, you guys are back together and your broken heart is finally mended because your old flame is back. Okay, so there's several different scenarios that I feel with this broken heart and this old flame. It's going to be different for each of you. Okay, the strongest one that I'm feeling is that this new connection allows a broken heart to heal about the past. Okay, so let's pull some more cards, and I'm just gonna put that broken or that old flame. And if you are in a new relationship and it's going well and you're happy and somebody from the past tries to show back up, Virgo, with this broken heart, it could be like you're being advised by your spiritual team to just let the old flame go, because where you're at now is actually really good, okay? And like the old flame would just break your heart again. So if you are in a new relationship and things are going very well and somebody from the past tries to just show up or you run into them, I would say give this new relationship a shot for sure, because it looks like the old flame would just break your heart, okay? But if you single and you're out and about and you run into that old flame, it's a different reading, it's a different message. So it's hard in these generals sometimes. Okay, let's pull some more cards. And you know, I picked that up in Aries reading as well, I believe, that if you are in a new relationship and the past comes back, stay with the new and let the old go. But if you're completely single and the past comes back, just, you know, see where it's going to take you. Okay, so we have Revelations, Spiritual Awakening Journey, Lasting Reconnection, Long-Term Separation, Crazy Chemistry, and Repeating Signs. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of go through the different scenarios that we picked up of the different storylines coming through, so each of you can get a message from that. So the first one, where you are meeting somebody new is coming into your world, and through your connection with them, like a broken heart heals. And I say that because with long-term separation, to me, that's where you've been single for quite some time, really working on getting over somebody or just really missing somebody. And so you could be dating around and all of those things, but for the most part, you would consider yourself single or unavailable because you've still been kind of hung up on somebody from the past. And now, you know, with this new person coming into your life, this is it says lasting reconnection. And what that tells me is this new person is where you want to be. It's like your loneliness is over, you being on your own, being brokenhearted, all of those things. It's over with this person, because we have revelations and spiritual awakening journey. So who they are, the way you connect to them, you really feel like they bring you back to life, and it finally heals, you know, those residual wounds of the past. And crazy chemistry and repeating signs, like, you realize this is where you belong and it's time to let the past go. Okay, now for others of you, this is where, again, you probably working on healing your heart. You finally meet somebody and it's going really great, and then here's this person from the past after you haven't heard from them or seen them in a very, very long time, and they're trying to show back up into your reality. And if that's the case, Virgo, like I said, this new person is the one you want to stick with, because it's like the old flame will only break your heart again. It will be like the same thing, you know, playing out. Now, for those of you who are single and there is no new person, and you've been separated for quite some time from somebody, and spirit naturally brings you guys back into each other's life, that to me is the lasting reconnection, okay, where your heart is finally healed through this reconnection. But again, spirit will just naturally align you, and there won't be anybody else in your life or their life. It will be like it's finally time for you guys to have, you know, a good relationship, a different type of relationship, a more spiritually connected, awakened relationship. And it may have been a lot of influences, outside influences in the past that kind of separated the two of you, okay? But coming back together, you kind of feel, and they kind of feel like all signs always have, you know, led me back to you. And now here's the universe naturally realigning you guys. But I just really want to stress that there will be nobody else in your life, okay? You'll be single. And now those of you in this new relationship, where you hear some information about an ex that you, you know, your heart was broke, you haven't spoken to them in a long time, try not to let that upset you or get you down, because I'm telling you, Virgo, this love that's coming through for you guys is so beautiful. And I honestly, I feel like 75% of you, this is a new romance that really helps heal your heart and allows you to leave the past behind. And then 25% of you, I feel like Spirit is realigning you to an old flame of the past that you have not talked to for quite some time. And this, as an old flame, this could have just been somebody you dated. It could have been a misconnection, or it could have been like a serious relationship, you know, different for all of you. But I feel like 25% of you, Spirit is naturally realigning you with somebody that you've been separated from for a very long time, and you both are very different people, which allows you to come together and have a relationship that has longevity to it. And then the 75% of you, this beautiful new energy is coming in that's just going to love you and adore you, and your connection is amazing, and it's going to help you heal your past and just really leave the past behind. All right, Virgo, let's pull some more cards. Either way, it looks like Virgo is no longer solo or single as we move into the summer months. You are with somebody and you are really just happy with this person. Like the past is the past. It's like, doesn't matter. You're in just such a different space. It feels very beautiful to me. All right, so we have authentic, genuine gem, a rare find. And we have compassionate, kind, and caring soul. Ooh, this is a really, really beautiful person right here. On this side, we have true feelings, and it says no problem, hiding feelings to prevent rejection or conflict. And that's, look at that. Look at what just fell naturally. So you or this person, like somebody's trying to hide this broken heart energy. And now we have hearts reunite, falling in love again. Okay, so Virgo, this could be you or this could be you. You've got to decide which one is speaking to you. Over here, this person is somebody who is like a 1 in 8 billion, okay? There is nobody else like them. They are rare, they are authentic, they are genuine, they are unique, they are a very sensitive, kind, compassionate soul to all people, okay? This is a very special person. And then over here, you know, we have true feelings, which is I'm too afraid to express myself, to say what I've got to say, because I don't want to be rejected or I don't want to create any conflict, all right? But this feels very unwarranted because right next to that we have hearts reunite, falling in love again. And, you know, falling in love again, Virgo, like I said, the Virgos I'm picking up on are single Virgos who have had, you know, this broken heart for a while. And so this new person coming into your life like reignites a spark inside of you and you fall in love again, okay? You allow your heart to unite with a new person and there's longevity to this relationship. Even though one of you, I feel, is kind of scared to be vulnerable and put all their emotions out on the line. There's a bit of fear about that, okay? And now for the 25% of you where I feel like this is a reconnection, over there on that side, even though they really want to be in this relationship and reunite, they're a bit afraid. Like there's a lot they're holding back in saying or asking or sharing, and I don't feel like it's anything like crazy or bad. It's more of just like an unfounded fear inside that person, you know, because they have a lot of feelings connected to this relationship. So let's pull some more cards, Virgo. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad separation. We've already picked up on that there. And then we have the snake, and this is competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So that's it. That's really attached to this ex, the heartbreak of the past, okay? Under this lasting reconnection, we have the clock, long-term separation, we have the coffee cup, crazy chemistry, we have the boat, and under repeating signs, we have the phoenix. Nice. So these cards, Virgo, the Island Wellness Love Oracle, are pretty much just reiterating everything that we've already talked about. And, you know, don't be afraid to open your heart to somebody new who is silly, who does make you laugh, who you do like, just because of somebody of the past that you're like, no, I want to be back with this person because, my goodness, this new love that Spirit's trying to bring into your world is just beautiful, okay? And it's for many Virgos who haven't really been emotionally connected to other people. And as I'm shuffling, look at this. We have the butterfly and we have soulmates. It's time for you to transform, Virgo, to align to this beautiful soulmate that Spirit is trying to bring into your reality. And then obviously that 25%, there is this reconciliation. But the person that Spirit would be reuniting you with, you have been separated for a very long time, a very long time. It's not just like a few months or weeks or even just like a year. This is years since you've seen or talked to this person. And again, it could just be somebody you casually dated. Maybe it's an old coworker that you knew, that you kind of had a little crush on, but maybe you were in a relationship or they were in a relationship, so it couldn't go anywhere. Really, you know, whoever this person is for that 25% of you where you're being reunited with somebody, I really feel like it's not who you would first think or first expect, okay? But who Spirit brings back to you, oh man, it's again a beautiful connection. So let's pull some more cards. But I just, man, so strong. It's like Spirit won't get off of this. Who broke your heart is not, like, who broke your heart is not, like, who's coming back. Like, I keep going back to this strong message of this relationship or this reconciliation heals that broken heart energy for you, okay? So... we have a photograph, looking at your photos. We have the mirror, healing heart, heart with the key, axe, and twin flames. Okay, yeah, Virgo, this is pretty straightforward. The past is the past. It's time to like cut that out and move on into what Spirit's trying to bring to you right now today, because under this lasting, so we got solo journeys in, lasting reconnection, clock, and healing heart, okay? This right here, that this relationship is going to heal your heartache, your heartbreak. Some of you, that heartache, heartbreak is just a sense of loneliness because you have been single for quite some time, okay? But yeah, it's like whoever Spirit brings back, I don't think it's the one who broke your heart. I think your connection with this person heals that. Just like if this is a brand new energy coming in, you're healed by the connection itself because you guys get along so well, because they're so interested in you. I mean, we have twin flames here under the phoenix. All right, Virgo. So, this new connection coming in, because whatever, even if this is a reconnection, whatever Spirit's bringing back, like, it's so old. Like, you both are totally different people now. You're not who you were back when you first met. Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, Seven of Wands. So you got 777, because Seven of Pentacles, 7 is the Chariot, and then 7 of Wands, 777. It is your time, Virgo, to be in love for the boredom. the stagnation, the staleness, because this is under a long-term separation. And finally, there's a meeting coming in, and Heart with the Key, welcoming love, meeting the one, getting together, and it finally breaks up this stale energy that you have been dealing with. And now we have these Six of Wands, and this is like really being noticed, being doted on. And lastly, we have the Hierophant. That's very spiritual energy. So as far as other signs coming through as this reconciliation or this new love, we have a strong Cancer and a strong Taurus coming through. And I just have to say, Taurus's reading was all about twin flame recognition. It had a bit of a different message to it, but I mean, we do have a Taurus here. So anyways, Virgo, I really feel like it's time for new love to come into your world, and through the spring is when it is happening. And don't hold back due to residual energy from the past. It's time to really let that go, and this connection coming in is going to help you with that process, really heal your heart. Some of you have been single for quite some time. And then, you know, for those of you that get into this new relationship or even a reconciliation from somebody of your past, you have this old flame showing back up, confusing you, Virgo, you're better to just leave that alone and stick with what Spirit has put in your life right now, because this is beautiful. We have twin flame. We have the Phoenix with twin flame and the Hierophant. That is so spiritually aspected about you in this connection with this newer person. And I'm just going to call him a newer person because, again, if this is somebody that you already know, it's been so long that you guys, you're both different people now. So this really feels like fresh, brand new love for Virgo coming in, and through this new connection and love, finally being able to heal and release the past and have some deep revelations and awakening in your soul. It's just beautiful, this new love, Virgo. Oh my gosh. Go with the new. And if the old rears its ugly head, and the old is the one who like broke your heart, they don't deserve you. They don't deserve a chance right now. They need to sit back and watch you be happy with this new love of your life, because it's good, Virgo. So anyways, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.